So a viewer from Little Falls is concerned about the trapping issue, and I want to give some background to our panel here. There was a lot of discussion about this early in our program. We haven't had much the last couple of months, but this viewer is concerned. There was some language removed on the House side, which, according to the viewer, required trappers to get written permission before setting traps. This viewer thinks it was a good idea to have that language there. He's concerned about trapping issues. Obviously, this is a question where there's arguments on both sides. Somebody bring us up to date. What's going on that bill?
I can probably speak to that. I've been pinged on because I was one of those people that felt that what we've done here is put a target on trappers' backs. I trapped when I was a kid. When my grandkids come home Thanksgiving and Christmas, we go out and do that. Boy, where I live, we don't have an issue with people setting traps on other people's land. That's really an unusual circumstance. So I mean, we've got a situation where we got people that have a real issue with trapping, period. And I think we've blown a situation completely out of context here. And we're picking on one particular small element of people. I don't hear anybody wanting to put that same restriction on any human being that steps on another person's property, because out in rural Minnesota, it's kind of a northern European approach. When you got to walk someplace, it's nice to cut across people's property, so we don't get too excited about that. Frankly, we don't have trappers out there running around, sneaking around, putting traps on other people's property. I mean, I've never seen it happen where I live, and I am involved in that community.
Do you know if any of these bills have survived the legislative process, or if any of them are likely to make it to the governor's desk? And I understand there are competing bills, that they're on both sides of this question. Apparently.
From my understanding, there was a provision that was attempted to, and I'll speak only from the House's perspective, attempted to be amended into the Environmental Natural Resources Bill. I sit on that committee. It didn't go anywhere there. Overwhelmingly defeated. And then we had an attempt to amend that again on the House floor here 2 weeks ago, and didn't go anywhere there. And again, we teach, as a youngster, you can't even get a trapping license unless you've been trained and are certified. But we're just chasing something that I think is aimed at putting in more pressure on people that are out there doing something legitimately legal, and certainly not running around intentionally invading other people's property. I just don't see it, and I live in that world. And again, my dad taught me to trap 60-some years ago, and boy, the first part of that was, if you're going to go think about trapping on a neighbor's property, the first thing you do is went and got permission. Absolutely.
Anybody else on the trapping question?
No, but I think it's probably just like you said, Representative Lewick, is that we have communities that see trapping differently. Our family, grew up hunting. I don't know if they trapped, but I think you want to respect that. You have stories talking about how there'll be a trap set in a suburban yard. I guess I would say a little bit different culture. And so that's, I think, where some of the question comes from. We have some great debates about property rights going on this week in the Senate. And I think people's property rights are to be respected on the whole. You have to get permission to hunt a guy's land.
Absolutely.
And so I was not one that was crowing very loudly on that particular issue on the DFL side.